Namaste, I am Dr. Meenal and I am a senior homeopathic consultant practicing in Pune and in Mumbai with a clinical experience of 16 plus years. And as promised to you last week, I am here today again with a new clinical condition and few tips to keep you healthy. So today I'll be talking about the most clinical condition, that is the skin infection called as a fungal infection. So most of us must have experienced or must have witnessed this clinical condition either on self or on some of our relatives. So it is a very common clinical condition. Nowadays, because there are very profuse rains, heavy rains, few days, it is very hot weather, and also during the day there is a mixed temperature, like the afternoons are little hotter, are much hotter than the late evenings and mornings. We do all suffer, or most of us suffer from profuse perspiration. And if we do not keep ourselves clean, and if we do not take care of our body, of our self-hygiene, then many of us do suffer from this clinical condition. Now, the commonest areas where you find this clinical condition is the folds of the skin. So the common folds will be the elbow fold, the armpits. It is very common on the neckline. It is also common in groin areas, private areas below the breast in females. If you are obese, then because there are a lot of folds that are hanging because of heavy weight, yes, the areas below the fold become a common place for this fungus to develop. This fungus basically develops in a moist area, so that if you don't wipe these folds, and if you don't keep it dry, bit by clean, then these areas, these folds become the favorable environment for the fungus to develop, right? So we can all avoid this fungal infection by following certain few tips. You know, when I was just thinking about, like I told you last time also, I shared to you that when I was just thinking about the common clinical conditions, I actually realized that this clinical condition was very common amongst the teenagers and the females. And you know, when I dipped into the daily routine of these teenagers as a part of history taking, I was very surprised to have a similar thread in most of the cases wherein they told me that madam, because हमें कहीं बाहर जाना नहीं होता है, we don't have to go anywhere out, we don't have to attend our colleges, friends से मिलना नहीं होता है, we meet them virtually through our mobile, so we feel very much bored to take a bath daily. So what we do is we skip it, and once in 3 to 4 days we take a bath. And even if we take a bath daily, बहुत बोर होता है कपड़े बदलने को, और फिर कपड़े भी बहुत हो जाते हैं मम्मी के लिए धोने को. So we try and we avoid changing our clothes daily. So this is my first tip of the day. Please take a bath daily, and please change your clothes every time you take a bath, including your inners. So this is the first tip. The second tip is that please wear loose inners, preferably cotton. The third tip is that please keep yourself dry. Wear clothes such that air is able to pass inside and it is able to keep your inner body parts absolutely dry. Right? If you have a lot perspiring skin, then see that you keep on wiping that areas. You clean those areas regularly, and you can put a little talcum to keep yourself fresh. Right? The third tip is that in case if you have started already with this clinical condition, your external clothes should also be loose. Yes, with the same reason that your body has to remain aerated and it has to remain dry. Avoid sharing your towels, your bed sheets, and the sheets that you take to cover yourself, because this clinical condition very easily spreads through contact. Right? So please avoid sharing also your dresses. In case if you have to share, then see that you wash those clothes before and after you use. Okay. Please see that in case if you have already started with this clinical condition, see that you wash your clothes absolutely well and you immerse these clothes in a small quantity of Dettol water. Have a bucket of water with little amount of Dettol. You immerse the clothes for at least 20 minutes. Then you can put these clothes to dry and see that you wear absolutely dry clothes. Moist clothes again will become a favorable environment for the fungus to develop. In case you are having the skin infection, then itching is the most common complaint. So whenever you feel like itching, you have itching and you feel like scratching, please avoid using your fingers. Don't scratch this way, because this will again cause scratches on your skin. So there are chances of, it is a form of wound that gets caused, that occurs, and then there are chances of secondary infection in that already infected skin. So avoid scratching with your nails, rather use your palms this way to scratch your skin. Okay, so this in a way soothes also, and your skin is also protected. Every time you touch the infected area, please wash your hands absolutely clean with soap and water, because if you touch the infected area, if you are touching somebody else, or if you are touching your any other body part, then that is bound to get infected. Okay, so wash your hands properly before you touch any other body part. Okay, the next step is that, like I told you, that obese, if you are a little heavy in weight and there are good folds of skin, prominent fold of skin, the chances of again growth of this fungus below the those folds is very prominent. So please, even if it is over a period of time, it is okay, but please work on your weight loss. This has also been seen that there are some pets who get very easily infected with fungus, and so please try and avoid touching pets on the bald areas, because that may be carriers of fungus. So avoid touching the bald areas on the pets, right? I think I have covered everything. Very important thing now is the treatment part. If you have already started with this clinical condition, please don't waste time at home doing home remedies, because it spreads very fast. Major areas start getting involved. So please avoid doing home remedies. Visit a physician, a good physician immediately, and start with the treatment. Generally, it takes 2 to 3 weeks or 4 weeks to clear up the clinical condition, but it has been noticed that this clinical condition has a lot of recurrency. Now, being a homeopath and with this clinical experience of 16 years, I have seen that homeopathy has a wonderful result in fungal infections, wherein it not only completely cures the fungal infection at that point of time, but also if you follow the instructions that are given to you by your physician, your homeopathic doctor, and if you take your medicines regularly, the recurrency can also be prevented. Okay, so I hope you have liked this today's video, and you will follow the tips that I have mentioned here. So I'll be seeing you again next Friday at 6:30 p.m. with a new clinical condition and new tips to keep you healthy. Till then, take care. Bye bye.